Hi, Miss Callan Miss Ship here, and today we're going to learn how to make a super fun and exciting snack called guacamole. And guacamole was first developed in Mexico, and you make it with avocados, which we have right here. We're going to learn about it now, and then when you have an avocado in your home next time, you can make guacamole too. So, guess where avocados come from? Did you guess Mexico or Central and South America and the Caribbean? You're right. They are a big, huge tropical tree, and the avocado is the fruit of the tree. And inside the avocado is the pit, and that's the seed to grow new trees. But we call it a vegetable because we actually use it like a vegetable when we're cooking, even though botanically it's a fruit. Most of the avocados that we get in our stores are from Mexico. This one says grown in Mexico. But we also grow avocados here in California and Florida. Avocados are full of nutrition. They have healthy fats, lots of healthy fats. They have carbohydrates for energy, and they also have a ton of vitamin C and a bit of protein too. So they're a pretty complete food on their own. And then we're also going to add some tortilla chips. And tortilla chips are the green. So what else do we need to make this recipe? We need some lime or lime juice and some onion. Yellow or purple is really nice too. And a little dash of salt. That's the basic guacamole that you just can't go wrong with. We can also add some cilantro or some jalapeno hot pepper or different hot peppers. These are both jalapeno. First they are green, and then as they ripen they turn red. We can add a little bit of tomato if we want to too. And that's it. Then we need just a bowl and a knife and a spoon and a fork. That's about it. The first thing we have to do is wash our hands. So we're going to get our hands wet, grab a soap, suds up, and wash for the time it takes to sing happy birthday twice. Get in between your fingers, get on your fingernails, wash and wash and wash, and then rinse. Okay. Now the second thing we have to do is wash our fruits and vegetables. Get everything nice and clean and ready to cook. Now the first thing to figure out is if your avocado is actually ripe. And this is the hard part, but it's really important because if the avocado is not ripe, the guacamole won't be good at all. So you kind of have to squeeze it and see if it's got a little give to it. And then you can look at the stem end where it would have been attached to the tree and push in that and see if it seems a little bit soft. So we're going to go ahead and open it. And this is so easy, you can even do it with a plastic knife. Then we're going to open it up, and it looks like it's pretty soft and nice in there, and inside we see the pit. Then what you do is you take your spoon, and you're just going to scoop all around and pull out the whole avocado. And then we are going to get the pit out. So we're just going to, this is a little mucky, we'll have to get our hands dirty here. We're just going to kind of scoop around the pit with our spoon. There. So we've got the pit out. Now, if your avocado is not ripe, one thing you can do is you can actually put it into a paper bag with a ripening banana. And as the banana ripens, it releases this ethylene gas. And that ethylene ripening gas will be soaked up by the avocado, and it will start to ripen faster too. So next up is we're going to mash the avocado with a fork. So we've got the avocado all mashed up with the fork, and it looks nice and creamy. Then we're going to chop just a little bit of onion to add to it. And red onion is nice and sweet, but you can use any kind of onion. And we don't need much. We're going to dice the onion into tiny pieces. It's better to add too little than too much because you can always add more later. So we'll just put a little sprinkle of onion in. There we go. Then we're going to cut into this lime and get some slices to squeeze some lime juice. First thing we can do is kind of roll it around with your hands to loosen up the pulp inside for the juice to come out better. Then we're going to cut it in half. Sharp knife. And we're just going to squeeze that right in. And we'll start with just one slice, and then if we need more later, we'll add it. Okay? And then all we need to add is a dash of salt. We're going to go really light on the salt because the chips are really salty. So just give it a dash of salt. And then we're going to stir it up. And that is your most basic guacamole. However, you can also add some different things. You can add a little teeny bit of hot pepper if you like. Same thing with the hot pepper. Too little is better than too much. You can always add more later. So I'll just add a little teeny bit. And we can add a little bit of cilantro. Cilantro is an herb that not everybody likes. Did you know that up to 14% of people cannot actually enjoy cilantro? It's because they have a different set of olfactory or smell receptor genes, and to them, cilantro tastes like soap. So if you're one of those people, you do not want to use cilantro. But if you do like cilantro, you could put a little bit into guacamole, and that makes it nice. And you can even add a little bit of tomato. These little cherry tomatoes, you can actually cut them with scissors, which is kind of fun, and stick them in. Now here's a guacamole that has all the ingredients in it. Some people like to add garlic, but that is not traditional. So now what I would do is I would just taste it and see if it needs anything else. Let's see. It came out really good. It doesn't keep very well in the fridge. It's better to kind of eat it fresh because it'll start to turn brown. So this is something you want to make and eat and share and use right away. One more thing. Have you ever tried planting an avocado pit? The pit from the avocado is the seed that's going to grow into a big tree, right? So what you can do is you can put it in a glass of water, and you have to leave it there for quite some time. It could be a month or two, and then it will possibly sprout. So you can put 3 toothpicks into your avocado, kind of right in the center like this, and then stick it in a glass of water so that about half of the avocado pit is in water. And you have to make sure that this glass keeps its water because it's going to evaporate over the time of the 1 to 2 months that it might take to sprout. So you just have to keep topping it off with water. It can be in a sunny window, or it doesn't even need a sunny window. And then if you're just patient and you wait, you might get lucky and have an avocado seed that sprouts into a little tree. And I have one here that actually sprouted in my compost pile. But I put it in this pot because I thought it might be a pretty tree to have inside. Although, of course, inside, in the shade, in the cold winter, it's not going to grow into a very big tree. We can't grow avocados here because our winters are too cold. But they're fun to play with. It's fun to watch it sprout, and it's fun to watch it grow in a pot. So now it's time to step away from your screen and go and have your healthy snack. Bye.